Hello, I'm often being asked in comments what percentage of Mariupol has been rebuilt, and it's hard to answer this question, since Mariupol is a big city, and there is no data in the internet about amount of repaired buildings. So today I'll try to tell you in details how restored Mariupol is now. Before going to this video, I want to say thanks to all of my sponsors. If you want to support this channel and me, you can do it in Boosty, and it will help me a lot. Let's start with the question how destroyed Mariupol was in 2022, right after fightings. There is a leaked database from August 2022. I assume it's from DPR government. I found it in local Telegram channel, and it contains data about condition of almost every building in Mariupol with addresses. You can find it in my Telegram channel. And there are also a lot of notes on damage about many buildings. And according to it, out of 1,941 buildings, 276 were undamaged, except for shattered windows, and 711 of buildings had to be demolished. Rest are planned to be repaired. Later some decisions were changed, and some destroyed buildings were repaired, instead of being demolished. There is also a statement by the Minister of Construction of the DPR from July 2022, and you can see the numbers on screen. But that was 2022, and what can we see 2.5 years later? Now there is almost no untouched buildings. Most of the demolishes were finished in 2023, and all other buildings began to be repaired. I walked in places that were dead in 2022, and now all buildings there are already repaired or in progress, and by the way, windows are installed everywhere. The exceptions are areas with individual houses and some commercial centers like trading halls, and also some social objects like schools and kindergartens. They are still in ruins without reconstruction, but it's only the matter of time. But since most of Mariupol citizens are living in big apartment buildings, let's talk more about it. And it's very hard to make a general conclusion about condition of them, because all buildings are spread between private companies who are responsible for the reconstruction, and the quality and the speed of reconstruction just depends on a company. In some places, all Soviet buildings were not only repaired and repainted, but also insulated, and now they are looking like new ones. In some places, maybe in most of places where buildings weren't damaged during fightings, only cosmetical works are done. And somewhere buildings are repaired only from outside, but no one is living inside, because apartments are still burned out, and there is not a single light from the window at night. And unfortunately, there are plenty of places where reconstruction just frozen without any progress for months, and people who live there are suffering. And it's really hard to make some conclusion, because there are around 2,000 of buildings. And some people are suffering because companies just left when only half of work was done. On the other hand, there are a lot of places where reconstruction was completed, and now it's comfortable to live there. But what makes me optimistic is that Russian government is admitting the fact that everything is far from perfect. Deputy Prime Minister of the Russian Federation, Marat made reports about terrible condition of an individual housing area and about buildings repaired only from the outside. He promised to solve these problems and even said the number of apartments that will be repaired from inside and the number of individual houses that require a repair. There are also photos of some of these apartments being repaired from inside, so these problems will be solved sooner or later, and I think everything is gonna be alright. Let's make a conclusion. Now Mariupol is a city of contrasts. Many places are looking just like before war, or even better than before war, but there are also many dead places. Situation is improving with every month, but I have no idea how long will it take to erase traces of war completely. I hope this video was informative. Despite I am always trying to show the reality as it is and not propaganda, I always focused on good things, and some might think that Mariupol is already a paradise, but it still isn't. Anyway, soon I'll upload a video about New Year in Russian Mariupol and more videos about reconstruction. And if you want to support me, you can leave a like, a comment or make a donation. Thanks for watching.